Hi, welcome to Baby Narc. As I'm watching all of these narcissism videos, other suggested videos pop up about relationships and how to get your ex back and, what's he thinking when you break up, those kinds of videos. And um, the one common factor in most of those videos, not the narcissism ones, but just relationships, how to get the guy back kind of, videos. They all make two valid points, and across the board, they say it all the time. One is no contact, and also that you have to get on your blow up game while you are broken up. And the no contact thing works for everyone because, we all want what we can't have. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. And also, just anytime you separate yourself from a person or a situation, it gives you time to, clear your head and get a new perspective. And, generally, most people who aren't fucking sick in the head, you know, we as a human race, we generally gear towards forgiveness and forgetting, and, a lot of times what seemed like such a big deal and such a, bad situation and bad feelings and resentment and heartache and all that other stuff, time heals all wounds. And oh, I'm really giving all the little blurbs today. But it does. When you were really hot about something, 2 weeks ago, it's different now. It doesn't feel the same. So, they all, say that, just kind of separate yourself from your ex for a little bit of time so that you can both, if you are going to get back together, you can kind of clear your head and, take a step back. So that's the no contact thing that works even just in regular relationships. Give it some time. Don't be up the person's ass. Why are we breaking up? Let's not break up. Let's work, whatever. Sometimes it's like working it out is not working it out, just letting it be, don't keep picking the scab and just, chill out for a little bit. And the other thing that they say about getting on your blow up game is that with regular people, think about it. If let's put it like this way. If Brian all of a sudden got his shit together and changed for real, man, I'd be so attracted to that. I'd be like, okay, cool, And, so in a normal situation with normal people who break up and then they see each other later and they're looking better, smelling better. They got their money tight, they're, I don't know, whatever it is. Maybe they were working on their degree and now they're back in school, or they, got the car fixed or, moved or, whatever, just something to, better themselves. That is very attractive. And also, I think, although these videos don't say this, but I think too, it's, when you better yourself, you're kind of a brand new version of yourself. And even those of us who aren't narcissists, we do like brand new things. It is attractive to see somebody with, a new hairstyle or different clothes, whether they're better clothes or not. I mean, you can already dress great, but you just start having kind of a new style a little bit, or you get a new car, or you like I said, finish that degree, or you paint a picture, or you start a company, or, whatever. It's like, oh, okay, well, that's attractive. It's brand new. It's kind of like you're a new person. And, it kind of puts the fire back in, you know, remembering why you were attracted to or even fell in love with the person in the first place before you broke up. But here's the problem. Every time that Brian and I break up, or, well, I mean, that's not really the term in narcissist terms. He, discards me. That's the term in narcissism relationships. I do try to better myself. And of course some of it is my obsession with him, because I'm thinking, oh, if I was prettier or skinnier or smarter or had more money, or, changed this or moved here or did that, or, whatever, that he would love me, So, I mean, it's sick, it's not good. I mean, if this was a real relationship, it would be, but with him, it's not. But here's the problem. Here's what I've noticed. Every time I do get on my blow up game, he almost doesn't like it. Now, he's obsessed with old things. And he'll make a comment. He'll be like, oh, you changed your hair. But not in a, oh, you changed your hair. Okay. No, it's like, why'd you change your hair? Oh, you're kind of dressing different. Or you got a new car. And then when I moved into this place, I thought he'd be like stoked. I thought he'd be like, yes, okay, she lives down the street. We can start this relationship. Eventually I'm going to move in. No. I think it freaked him out. I think he's like, oh, now you're close for me? I got a new place? And he always makes reference to my place. And I know this sounds, God, I swear, all the things I say, it sounds like I'm a narcissist. But, I know what's good about me and I know what's bad. I know what I need to change. But my apartment, it's nice. I should invite you over so you can see it. Or I should do a tour, a virtual tour. I've put a lot of money and work into this place. The apartment itself was refurbished before I moved in. And, I mean, it's nice, but it's some weird jealousy. And it's so weird. It's like, dude, you're not a chick and you're jealous of my hair? That's weird. It's weird. So getting on my blow up game actually isn't good. He liked me better when I was very heavy. So I've lost a lot of weight with him. I need to lose more. And then I gained some back. Oh, that whole cycle. But yeah, I thought that he'd be like, damn, girl, you're looking good. No, it's a weird, and I think it's a narcissist thing. I don't think they like our blow up game. I think it, throws them into panic that, oh shit, this person's really better than me. I mean, they were better than me to start with, and now they're even better. So, one, that, it's scary because, now they're concerned that you're going to go out and get somebody better than them, which we can and should. And also because it makes them feel less than, because they're so jealous. And, I'm just not a person like that. I rarely get jealous of people. Like when someone has something new or changed something about themselves, or received some sort of, God, I swear, I get so tongue-tied when I get into these videos here. If they receive some sort of, like promotion at work, or a raise, or they, did better in school, or they produced something like they knitted a sweater or made an album or whatever. I'm like, yes, that's awesome. Like, I don't even think of myself in that situation, that equation. I'm not like, oh, now you have a sweater and I don't. What? Like, that's insanity. Jealousy is a weird concept, really. It's like, why would you? I mean, so you're jealous I knitted a sweater. What? You want me to throw the sweater away? You don't want me to have a sweater? Like, what? That doesn't even make any sense anyway. I mean, it's mean and nasty, but it's also just fucking weird. But yeah, so I'm really at, an impasse with, how to salvage whatever relationship we have, because every time I better myself, which should work with a normal man and would, it it backfires, So if I lose weight, and I have, the times that, he's seen me and I started getting thinner and thinner, and every time he would ghost me, when you haven't seen a person in a month or two and you see them again, they've lost even just 10 pounds, it's like, oh, that's noticeable, or if they gained it. And, I mean, every time he sees me, I look different. And he doesn't like it, or he does, and he's just so shitty that he tries to act like he doesn't. Maybe he, in his mind, he's thinking, oh damn, she look hot, but maybe he says, oh, you're thinner, and he'll do that. I'd be like, oh, you're thinner. And then a couple times he made fun of me. He's like, oh, are you on the drugs now? You know what? I'm like, fuck you, man. No, I'm on the fucking spin bike, you fucker. Like, fuck you, but then also it probably sheds light on the fact that, he's not bettering himself. You know, it probably, instead of him thinking, oh, wow, you bettered yourself, that's awesome, good for you, he's thinking to himself, oh, well, I didn't, God. And so, once again, I think another thing about him being in love with Samantha is she is just so down and out. I mean, she is fucking lowballing there. And, I think that in his fantasy, he wants to rescue her. But you know what? Here's the fucked up thing. If he was able to really rescue her and she got clean and sober, I think that he would be jealous that she did it. He'd be jealous of her because he'd be like, oh, now she's going to go get another guy, which she would, of course. And then she's so fucked up that if he did spend all kinds of effort and maybe even money to get her clean, she'd be like, thanks, see ya. Like, that's the fucked up thing about these people. She's a narcissist too. And let me tell you what, all these videos say that narcissists can't love. No, they do. They love each other. Yeah, narcissists, man, they run in packs. They either seek each other out or are just attracted to each other or something. Yeah, if they're not dealing with an empath, they're dealing with each other. And they're obsessed with each other. Like, it's just fucking sick. They're not attracted to normal people. They're just not. And every single thing about them is completely backwards. So, yeah. I was I was cutting my bangs today, and I thought about that. I was like, oh, I'm kind of doing my hair different. And then it kind of reminded me, I was like, oh, yeah, because I had changed my hair, about a year or so ago, whatever. And, he's, oh, I don't like blondes, is what he says. Yeah. It's like, oh, really? Okay. So, yeah. So, I could be the best version of myself ever. I could be a bajillionaire. I could go back to school and get a doctorate degree. I could own 1,000 cars. I could have the perfect body. Like, I could literally have the most perfect body on earth. Like, line up every woman on earth, and I would have the best. And he still would not like it. Yeah. I mean, I could have any hair color. I could have brown, black, purple. I could be bald. I could be covered in hair. I could have hair down to my feet, completely bald. It could be brown. It could be orange. It could be made out of glass. It doesn't matter. Like anything that I change about myself, he doesn't like it. So it's just fucking backwards. Everything about him and about this whole narcissism thing is just absolutely topsy turvy. So, yeah. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Because I'm going to get up on my blow up game no matter what. Because I enjoy having pride in myself and always striving to be better in every possible way, you know? So yeah. So anyway, so there's that. I was cutting my bangs and I thought, oh yeah, I thought, oh, my bangs look kind of cool, something different. And I was like, oh my God, he'll see my bangs and he won't like it. So weird. So weird. Oh, and by the way, he changes his appearance all the time. He's always shaving, like he'll have a mustache one week and completely shave it off the next. Start to grow a beard, completely shave that off. Start to grow his hair out, completely shave his head. Um, it's weird. Like for a dude, and he's a dude. He's not, he's not feminine at all, like at all. But yet he does that weird thing. And then of course his selfies that he's taking all the time. But that's the narcissism thing. It's not so much about appearance necessarily, I don't think. I think it's attention. Because think about it. I mean, if he had a full-on mustache one week and completely shaves it off the next, people are going to comment. Because he wants people to notice him. Good grief. Hang a neon sign around his neck. That's what, look at me. That's what he needs. And then you wouldn't have to shave it all. Just turn your sign on. Okay. So, yeah. So there's no winning with these people. You can't please them. Just please yourself, I mean, I know that's the lesson in life anyway, but yeah, just, we want to cut your bangs. Who gives a shit what your narcissist thinks about your fucking bangs? Fuck them. Okay. Bye.